Due to copyright, the material shown within this video will be an artist's impression. No official or leaked material from the BBC or Wolf Studios can be found here. Thank you.
Hello everyone, so it's been a while since I made my last video, and yeah, a lot of stuff has come out since then. I do plan on talking about more of the newsy stuff regarding the 60th and Series 14 in a bit, but anyway, spoilers ahead, you've read the title, you should know what you're in for. Yeah, new TARDIS. And yeah, I gotta say, from what we see, I really like this. Once we properly actually see this in action and see it lit correctly and all that, this could rival the Capaldi TARDIS in terms of best new console room. So probably actually diving into the concept art. To me this very much looks like a hybrid of both the original RTD TARDIS and the 80s console room, particularly with that console. It does seem to be a little bit different within the video, and we'll get to that later, but straight from the offset it's giving me like big 80s inspired vibes. In fact, it's almost reminiscent of some of those original Matt Smith concepts. Yeah, what can I say? It's very sleek, it's very clean. I love how big and expansive it is. That's one thing that caught my eye immediately looking at this set. I love that it has like bridges and ramps and stairways all leading off to various other places. Because one of my problems with the original RTD room was the fact that it was very much just a room. Like, there wasn't loads of offshoots or doorways to other places. And although, yeah, I guess we did technically see another room in the Christmas Invasion when he's picking his costume, it just didn't have that scale that you'd want from a ship, which is arguably infinite in size. But yeah, you can definitely see where Disney's money is coming into play with this set. The thing is massive. I don't know if the jukebox is going to be a permanent feature or if it's just like being put here, you know, to liven it up a little bit, add in a bit of furniture, just to add a bit more personality. I kind of hope they keep it. Like, I do genuinely dig the jukebox. I don't think you see it in the video, but yeah, I think that would be quite cool, you know. Hopefully we can get the Doctor dancing out in the TARDIS. Actually, having a look at the video now, it seems to be a lot more Capaldi-esque, particularly the way the console goes up, the shape of it as well. It's less kind of curved around the edges, which I think gave it that kind of 80s aesthetic from the concept art. I like that this TARDIS has layers. That's one thing I liked about the original Matt Smith TARDIS, was like when he'd go down and he'd be working on like the little, what's it, the little underbody of the TARDIS console bit, this little swing. I like a TARDIS that looks like it can be explored. It's one of the main things I think really let down Jodie's TARDIS, was the fact that it was very reminiscent of that original Tennant TARDIS, where it was just, you go through the doors, you're in a room, that's about it, you know? There aren't doorways to bedrooms, corridors, it's very much just, yep, we're here now, we're in the big crystally room, and yeah, comparing these two like back to back, it's like night and day. I think the lighting in this one's really going to help it as well. Like, it's slick, it's bright, it's clean, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing this in action. If I had one criticism of it, looking at this, it's maybe the way the doors have been added in. I just don't think it quite gels. Like, obviously it's not finished, you know, they might add texturing and other stuff to it, so who knows what it'll look like. But one thing that I actually really liked about the Whittaker set was the actual police box. Like, as you come in, you've got like the full box. I think it just added a whole new dimension, and yeah, I think it's a bit of a shame to lose that. But anyway, before I round this video off, I want to throw out one thing, and that's, are we actually going to see Tennant use this set? Because the video footage very much looks to be, you know, the set still under construction. We know that Tennant and Tate wrapped filming months ago, so yeah, unless this is old footage, I don't know if we're actually going to see them use this. This is obviously going to be, you know, Shooty's set. There's no way they're spending that much money and, you know, the scale of this thing for a handful of specials. So I am a little intrigued by that, because obviously Tennant is depicted in the concept art. I don't know if that's only because the fact of Shooty probably hadn't picked his costume or whatever when they were conceptualizing ideas. You know, they wanted to have a doctor there. But then again, we probably are going to see the inside of Tennant's TARDIS for the 60th, you know? We see like Wilf be wheeled into it. Like, most of the shots we've seen of Tennant so far have been him like hanging out of the TARDIS or running into the TARDIS, so yeah, I don't know, I'm in two minds about it, because yes, this could be old footage, but at the same time I'm like trying to put all the dots together in my head, and I'm like, well, it wasn't that long ago since Rachel Talalay put out that like picture of like the new space from where they would be building sets and stuff, and you know, obviously wasn't constructed there yet. Then again, that could have been an old post, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Regardless of that, I think it's a really nice set. I'm glad that we have a far more streamlined, clean design as opposed to the more organic approaches of the RTD and Whittaker era. Yeah, I'm just really excited to see this in action. But hey, they're just my thoughts. I'd love to know what you think in the comments below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and be sure to subscribe. I'll be uploading more over the coming weeks. And yeah, with all that said, goodbye.
Shout out to @HarryAmat on Twitter for providing the art for this video.